We're joined live on the line by political analyst Professor Dirk Kotze of the University of South Africa to give us some perspective on this topic. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us. Now, what is your reaction to those African leaders who try to sort of amend the Constitution or go around the Constitution in order for them to stay in power?
Well, I think they have become sort of some of the exceptions in most countries, and one of the best examples is now Mozambique, where the incumbent president is going to leave office and he will be replaced by another one. Is that it's only the exceptional cases, like the first one was President Nyoma in Namibia in between 1999 and 2004, where he wanted to extend it. The same in Uganda with President Museveni, who is now a lifelong president, but after him it will be limited to 2 terms. The DRC and now Rwanda who tries to do it. But in all the other cases, including even Angola now, the principle of 2 terms have been accepted. So that is more the exception than the rule now of presidents who want to change it in a constitutional way.
Now, we've heard Paul Kagame making a statement saying that he doesn't know any country where the constitution is set in stone. Perhaps you can help us here, Prof. Isn't the very purpose of the constitution for it to succeed any other law of a country? Why would it be easily changed? Why would he make a statement like that?
Yes, no, that is indeed so, and that is why most constitutions nowadays need a special majority of 2/3 or even more in order to be changed. So normally one party cannot change it, but it needs sort of a national consensus, and in some cases it even needs a national referendum in order to change that. So it is in some countries, like for example those who have parliamentary systems like the UK and others, there it is easy to change the constitution, but in presidential systems, constitutions are most of the time entrenched, and therefore it is very difficult to change it. So, and it applies also to the case of Rwanda.
Say it does happen that the constitution is changed. How will another presidential term for Paul Kagame really help Rwanda?
Well, I think he sees himself as the father figure of Rwanda. He's the one who sees himself as the founder of the modern Rwanda, and it received a lot of support for that from especially Western countries, the UK, Britain, and others. And I think he sees that as therefore a lifelong mission, almost similar to that of President Mugabe. So from that point of view, it fits into his whole vision of himself. Rwanda is going through a process of very good economic development, and that is very much his personal vision that he's implemented. But the political complications and the constitutional complications of that over time have so negative consequences that in the short run, yes, it might have positive consequences, but in the long run, not so much. We have to also remember that the terms in Rwanda are 7 years. So it will mean if he had served 3 terms, he will be 21 years in power compared to most of the terms that are either 4 or 5 years.